What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is yours truly, Fitz. We are going to talk about the next community day coming and what Pokemon you should vote for. We got Weedle, Gastly, Squirtle, and Sandshrew. Now, it's without saying we already have access to Shiny Gastly, Squirtle, and even regular Sandshrew. Yes, you can hatch a Shiny Alolan Sandshrew, but it's also available, so we'll throw it in that pool as well. The only Pokemon missing in Pokemon Go, and is a pretty common spawn, is Shiny Weedle. So, with that kind of in mind, you should probably vote on Shiny Weedle anyway. Well, let's add some more evidence as to why that should be the case, and why you should vote Shiny Weedle. So, without further ado, Squirtle, when you evolve it, it'll get Aurora Sphere. So Aurora Sphere is a very good fighting move in PvP. It's a very good fighting move in general. But on Blastoise, in the Great League, there's just a lot of other good Pokemon that counter Registeel and Steel Pokemon, and anything weak to fighting in general, already in the Great League. And then the Ultra League, it really isn't going to have any use whatsoever. Also, Niantic put it in a good way. Why would you TM away an already really good move on Blastoise being Ice Beam? You're going to want to keep Hydro Cannon. So, without a doubt, this is the worst choice to pick, period. If you do not have a Shiny Squirtle, ask someone in your community. They have one, I guarantee it. We'll save Weedle for last. Sandshrew. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting, because not only will we have regular Sandshrew spawning, but we'll have a Lowland Sandshrew as well. So if anyone who doesn't have a shiny Lowland Sandshrew, this is your chance. Or anyone who doesn't have a shiny Sandshrew at all, this is your chance. That is appealing. Don't get me wrong. This should be your second choice to vote. If you'd like to vote for two, this should be your second choice. It's going to get Shadow Claw. And Shadow Claw's a really good move, and it tears apart a lot of Pokemon. And they made it a good example. Although Powder Snow is pretty good in PvP, Shadow Claw can add some viability against Ghost types, Psychic types in Great League like Defense, Deoxys, Medicham, and other Pokemon like that. And then in the Ultra League, if you max out in a Alolan Sandslash, you're looking at Pokemon like Giratina, also just heavy damage, you know, to other Pokemon as well. Because if you use Powder Snow, you come against Swampert, that can do as much damage as you would with a Shadow Claw. It also farms pretty quickly still too, giving Alolan Sandslash some more viability, of course, and some different types of coverages. Now, as opposed to regular Sandslash, it just doesn't have the moves. And last up is Gastly, which giving Gengar a quick charge move for PvP, Shadow Punch. But the thing is Gastly's been out for a while as a shiny, and Gengar is just too glassy to work. Plain and simple. So why Weedle? Well, first off, it's going to get a ground type move called Drill Run. Drill Run is actually not that bad of a move in PvP, considering that Niantic has lowered the availability of energy needed to fire it off. So if we go down here into the ground moves, I'm on Pokemon Go Hub's DB. Drill Run does 80 damage for only 55 energy. When you compare this, Bulldoze takes 60 energy to do 80. Earth Power does 10 more damage, and it takes the same amount of energy, but that's okay, because we're talking about the Great League here. Earthquake takes 65. Let's see. Actually, that's it. Precipice Blades is not available at this moment in time. Of course, we have moves like Bone Club, but they don't hit for 80. It hits for 40. We got Mud Bomb, does 40, but it hits for 55. So, Drill Run is a really good move, especially on Beedrill, giving it coverage against Steel types. That is fantastic. Also, gives it coverage towards Haunter, and it gives it coverage towards Alola Marowak. Now, also gives itself coverage towards Stunfisk, and without a doubt, Toxicroak. So let's go ahead and look at Beedrill. Its weaknesses are Fire, Flying, Psychic, and Rock, and it resists Fighting, Grass, Bug, Fairy, and Poison. So right off the bat, it's actually a really good counter against Azumarill. It can just melt Azumarill, especially with shields. Let's go ahead and take a look at its shiny as well. Its shiny looks pretty cool. I apologize if this is a little small, but shiny looks really cool. It's green. It's like neon green, blue eyes. Mega Beedrill is going to be one of the best bug type attackers in the entire game. That and Pinsir, Mega Pinsir. So that has a lot to be said. There's a lot said with that. So if we look at the moves, as far as the moveset you would run with this Pokemon, definitely Poison Jab. And where things get interesting is you're obviously going to have Drill Run. Is your next move. You could have Sludge Bomb to, like I said, like one hit in Azumarill, for example. Or, I'm talking to Niantic about this, which we'll get to him in a second. You could use Poison Jab, Fell Stinger to power up your Poison Jabs and totally melt Azumarills, for example. Also, this covers Sableye as well. That's another Pokemon that this covers. Due to the bug typing of Fell Stinger. So it's very interesting how you could run this Pokemon, because you're either going to run it to counter a certain set of Pokemon here or a certain set of Pokemon over there. In either way, it's going to be okay. It obviously counters grass types with Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb, or even Fell Stinger. This is what Niantic has said. Beedrill, Poison Jab, Drill Run, Sludge Bomb would have the potential to beat Azumarill, Registeel, all the grass types, Scrafty, that's pretty important, Toxicroak, Defense Deoxys, and like I mentioned, Haunter and Alola Marowak as well. So, there you go. This is definitely the Pokemon you should probably vote for, with Sandslash being a second, just for it's another kind of quote-unquote new shiny that a lot of people don't have. So let me know what you guys are going to vote for in the comment section down below. Tell me why. Smash that like button if you're hyped for Shiny Weedle, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be a part of the Fitz City fam. That's it, the boy Fitz City. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.